Hey there everybody, welcome back to Naggy Horror Party. We're back here with Junkyard Fury 2 custom maps. So, we're heading down into some newer maps that were created literally yesterday. One of which is ASYSO8888 and The City. So we're going to be having some fun today. We're going to go ahead and head into ASY. We're going to start having some fun. So in the last video, I died like 50 billion times. Like, I was doing good, you know, while I was playing these, but like, I'm starting to feel like, goodness gracious, I'm starting to feel like, stop, body, gosh, I felt that in my back. I'm starting to feel like my touch is going away because I keep dying before I'm actually able to complete the levels. Something interesting about ASY is that if you look at the long description for this map, it says it is recommended to walk. So I'm supposed to, oh, what in the, what is going on here? What is this bull crap? What is this nonsense? You don't do this to me. You do not do this to me. This looks so bad. It says it's recommended to walk. Yeah, so it said it was recommended to walk when I looked at the long for this, which already is like a big no-no. Oh my god. It's literally the last level of Junkyard Fury 2. It's literally the secret level from Junkyard Fury 2 all over again. I hate this with a passion. And I'm not walking this, you kidding me? I'll walk it when I need to. I'm not walking it right now. Good lord, I'm already dying. Jesus, dude. I'm leaving that one for last. I'm not playing the game where I get to the 5th set and I'm just getting rushed all the time. We're not doing that. The problem is that I mean, I would want to kind of do it on foot, but the problem is that all my supplies need to be, I kind of want all my supplies with me. And because if I die, I lose everything. And I would really prefer not to do that, and I don't have a fuse box yet. So this is... this is one of the downsides, because if you don't store anything and you die, you lose literally everything. But this level already is like... already up there for top contenders of don't want to be here right now levels, because... one, it is cramped beyond belief, which is where that recommendation of making sure that you have... of making sure that you know, don't use a thing is at. And I'm already running into the issue where I don't have enough supplies. Watch it be a fuse box. I knew it, and I don't have fuse boxes. Oh my goodness gracious. But yeah, there's not a lot of room to like maneuver if I get chased by cars. If I start getting chased by any cars or they come around a corner or something, I don't really have room to maneuver. So yeah, walking is the way to do this. It's a small level, like, it's not super big, so it's not like it's a long level, but at the same time, finally a fuse, finally! Now you want to start raining fuse boxes on me. Like, I finally find all the fuse boxes I need now. I have like freaking 3. The problem is I don't want to die, so I'm gonna keep the car with me as basically like a supply stash so that I don't like lose everything if I get ran over. I think the next one's over here. It's very, like I said, it's a very short, small level, but like, yeah, like the claustrophobic feeling of it is just like a huge like, I don't like this. So, fuse box again. This one's a freebie. Is there something behind here? Give me the secrets. Where? He's gonna go through that wall, I think. Oh, okay, good. Because sometimes when they get stuck in walls, they go straight through the walls. So, and I really would prefer not to have to deal with that, so. Fuse box. This is number 3. And then we go to the next one, and then we go to the last one that's next to the exit, and I can leave. Like, immediately. All in all, I like the design. I think it just I think it might just need to be a little bit wider, a little bit bigger, because it's way too easy for the cars to get stuck in, like, corners. Because all I have to do is, like, hug a wall, and most of the time, all I have to do is, like, hug a wall, and most of the time they won't be able to, like, figure out where to go. I bet a car's gonna come off this corner right now. And now. I wasn't asking for you. The only reason why he didn't smash me just there is because I was hugging the wall. Well, I was like, not hugging the wall, but I was close enough to it that even if he did spawn, he was going to spawn out of position. And there's Christine, too. Yeah, there's Christine. Either that's my car or that's Christine. We're done. We're done with this. We could leave. Oh, God. I'm stuck. Move. That's the first level I've completed in that's the first level I've completed in 3 videos. Well, in 2 videos. That level definitely was creepy. It looked like it was really well done. There's a lot of work that was put into it. I think the problem with that level is that it was just too big. It was too small. Any of the cars that spawn, they either spawn into the buildings, so they can't get me, or they spawn out of position and they can't get me anymore. So even if I didn't use my car, it would still have been. The car still would have spawned out of position most of the time. But the other issue is, even if if the car did spawn at any time, it would have likely meant that I wouldn't have been ever able to get away from it. Potentially. Because the level's kind of cramped. So what would happen is he'd probably bang up against the walls or something like that. But still, I really like the design of that level. It actually is pretty interesting. I like that. And also, I like the fact that he used the little federal warning thing, so you can't tell what the map looks like until you get into it. So you just get, like, surprised. So I like it. That level's pretty nice. It just needs to be a little bit bigger so that the enemy cars can actually, do something. So next up, we've got the city. And we're going into an abandoned city with haunted cars. So let's get this started. I cannot tell you how, relieved I am to actually have completed a level in 2 videos. I am insanely relieved that I actually managed to complete a level for once. I cannot stress enough how, inviting that is to actually win for once. I haven't won in 3 levels, so glad I sat back from there. Also, was that I don't know if that was an enemy car or friendly. The level's a little bit lighting. The level's a bit lit, but it's got that grody look to it. Oh, okay, it's the truck. I'm sitting there what the hell? I'm sitting there who are you? Why are you moving around like that? It's the truck being the truck right now. Oh, well, there's 2 crowbars right there. Why are you moving? Oh, lordy. Yeah, definitely got to make sure that the level combination doesn't sink half the stuff into the floor, because I can't tell what I'm getting. Because I can't tell what I'm getting until afterwards. So I have gotten a lot of crowbars though. So maybe I might need them. I might need a bunch of crowbars to break into everybody's houses and take all their equipment. Hey, fuse boxes. I can actually potentially start now. Oh, now all I need is a toolbox. I didn't get a toolbox, so we're gonna be starting this on hard. We're already starting in hard mode because I've looted like 50 things and no toolbox. Oh, that's cop. That's cop. That's cop. That's cop. That's cop. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you, copper. I know you have a speed trap. You're not getting me. Ooh, just about killed myself there. You can't get me with your speed trap. Jesus Christ! What's going on over here? Are we making car babies or something? Like, what are we doing here? What's going on here? Why are we doing this? Now, here's the other thing. I don't like this because this could kill me. Thank you for the toolbox. Yeah, I'm not touching this. Yeah, we're not touching that. That's a big no-no. See the number 2 rule of Junkyard Fury: don't touch any car, don't touch anything that's moving around, because if you do, you'll get collision glitched and it'll murder the crap out of you. So, what a relief it was when you could play Junkyard Fury Annihilation and Breakout, where you can actually hit things and not die immediately. I have to always like stop and be like, is that? There's so many cars here. I have to. I can't tell if that's an enemy car or not. Like, at least from this. Jeez, I have so many crowbars. There's so many cars to loot that I have like 2 billion crowbars now. I'm like suspicious of every single car I see. There's so many. Usually there's only like 2 or 3 in a level. Usually in base Junkyard Fury 2, there's only like 2 or 3 of like actual like drivable cars in any level. So when I see like 20 billion windows that I can see from a distance, it's just cause for me to be suspicious all the time. So, because you never know when a car is gonna. Oh wait. Because you never know when a car's just gonna show up and be like, hey buddy, I'm evil. And you're just like, okay, I see that you're evil. I really wish you weren't evil. And then like, nah, I'm evil. You get to die today. And then I get chased around the level for 10 minutes trying to get away from him. Especially in this wide open level. So my loot goblin senses are tingling. I think I have enough to like do everything, but my the loot goblin in me is going, oh, look at all these pretty buildings, go loot them all, and then I'm wasting time while there are more opportunities for cars to spawn and come kill me. Because like I said, like I said in a prior video, the longer you spend on a level, the more opportunities that cars have to spawn, and that means more opportunities for you to run into someone you don't want to run into, and then you get chased down for 30 minutes and then you die. I will win this second level, I do not care. I have lost too many runs in the past 2 videos, and I just won my first one in like forever. So you know what? I'm gonna win. But first I've gotta loot those things, you know, because you know it's natural to want to break into things and loot all their supplies, and I get nothing but batteries. That really ruins the feeling of wanting to loot everything when you want to be a loot goblin, but then the loot goblin in you only gets batteries. Like, what kind of loot goblin wants batteries? Like, what do you want to do with those? I mean, I guess you could break the batteries open for the acid inside them, but you better know how to use it or you're gonna have some fun. No, whoa! Yo. Hi. You just, like, phased up from the bottom, and my car's right there. So I'd appreciate if you didn't. You know, sure. I'd appreciate if you didn't impound my car. You know what, we're fine. You know, we've got enough stuff. Like, I've got like 1 billion crowbars, but it's fine. I'm just gonna walk over here. You know what, sure, we're just gonna go no car run for the rest of the game now. I mean, it's probably a terrible idea, but you know, I don't care. I'm just here to win. I'm here to finish this off. I'm already regretting doing this. Like, it was a horrible idea to like even suggest doing like this. The funny thing is I haven't had a car like start playing the music and spawn behind me, and if you do it while I'm talking, I'm gonna murk you. So the last one is next to the entrance. So all I have to do is just turn this set on, bullets for the end, and I'll be all good. We'll all be a happy family. I thought I had everything I needed, and I don't, and now I have to walk. No, 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 no! That was the most panic-inducing thing I have felt in a long freaking time. I just walk out to peek my head out to look around for a little bit, and he just says, "Hey, buddy," and it's like, no, I'd prefer not to see you. Now what's about to happen here is about to spend way. What? Why'd you spawn behind me, cop? Why'd you spawn behind me, cop? Okay, I need you to run into this. Run into it again. Thank you for running into it again. Can you do it a third time? Thank you. Where did he come from? Did he just spawn in? I had to turn to look for a second because, like, if they get too far from you, what will happen is they will blitz through walls. Oh, hey, you actually got smart. I'd prefer it if you didn't. Thank you. What was that about? They're only supposed to spawn from, like, you know, in front of you. Why are you spawning behind me? Like, he spawned behind me. That wasn't a front spawn. Unless I, like, turned around for a second. I don't think I did. But that wasn't a front spawn. That was a back spawn. I didn't even think they could do that. I don't remember anybody ever doing that. They always spawn driving by in front of you. I'm actually lucky that the only car that I've come across is cop. He might just be the only car here. I could be absolutely freaking wrong. And I'm about to get proven wrong as soon as I hit, like, the 4th set, but I mean, I haven't met anybody else so far. Nobody's my toilet started doing the drain thing that toilets like to do sometimes, and I got scared. I don't know why I'm doing a no car run on this one when the last level literally said, "Hey, we recommend you don't use a car." And I think the recommendation was less like, oh, this will be more challenging if you don't use a car, and more like, don't use a car or you could potentially run into things and die. Which is accurate, because that's the kind of level that was. I found an extra toolbox, and I have not found fuse boxes yet. I'm going to be on this level forever, aren't I? I have been sentenced to play this one specific level for the next 20 minutes. This cop again. He's looking around. He's spawning. He's like, and then he continues on. I partially had to keep my eyes still on the game, because if I didn't, there was a huge chance that someone could have spawned in game. You know, you're friendly, right? Right? Yeah, you're friendly. Okay, good. See, the problem is that this car... Oh, thank God, a fuse box. That car looks just like Timber. At least, like, from a distance. So, like, it'd be super easy for me to make a I thought that was a person. I thought D-Hood added the devil to the custom mode and was... No! I didn't mean to break the law! I didn't break the law, I didn't break it. I didn't break the law, bro. I swear. I didn't do anything. I'm just collecting things. You know? It's not stealing. It's not stealing if nobody's here to collect them because they're all dead from killer cars. Oh my god. Okay, we've got a fuse box. I don't know why. I don't know why I have my flashlight out. I just feel safer with it out. What the hell was that? Unless I saw like an artifact, I thought I saw like a red flash go across my screen. It must have just been like a reflection or something like that, but that looked strange. You better not back spawn me. Obviously, you can only spawn in like a set few places in a level, but like I have to just be aware just in case. And the other thing is, not using your car potentially limits how many spawns there are. So, if there was a car who, like, just wants to show up behind you and beat your butt in, no car running actually stops that spawn. Okay, I think we're done. We are done. We don't need to be here anymore. There's Cop. The only car... Yeah, I think it's just Cop. Oh. That was nerve-wracking to try to no-car that. That was absolutely nerve-wracking. I only have enough time for just these two today, but good lord, dude. I don't... There might not have been any other cars. Maybe there was another car that spawns behind you for that level, but like... Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, that's ASY and the city. Both pretty interesting levels. The city seems to only have Cop in it, which is interesting. I just think that I probably also need to start like driving so that he probably could spawn behind me, because if you no-car run that and it's just him, that means that you can't be you don't get murdered too much. And the ASY level is actually pretty unique because it reminds me exactly of the last level of Junkyard Fury 2, the secret one, AA2. Where you know, you're in the canyons and stuff like that. But the problem is that it's not big enough. Like it just needs to be expanded so that it's big enough that the cars can actually spawn and come after you. But because it was so small, they spawned in the walls all the time, which is unfortunate because it was a very interesting level. But even if I had no car run to that, it still would have been not super difficult because every of the cars would run into everything. But it's still, I like those two levels. Those are pretty interesting. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to play this for yourself, check down in the description below. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a nice and wonderful day. Bye.